Good morning. It's Sunday. We're looking at the weekly. We're looking at a bull stock, a leader stock called Visa. Visa, over a weekly period of time, going back to 12 of December of where the breakout started here at the 10-week moving average when Visa was down here at 132. We made all-time highs up here at 185 with reversals. It took This thing has been in a parabolic move between the 10 and 20 weekly rising moving averages. The more that they separate, the stronger that this pullback is going to be. We've been waiting for the stock to pull back. It did not rally in Friday's rally. Here, I can show you the Visa. The last closing bell print on Friday was 179.74. It didn't really participate with the broader rally. We are going to set alarms and look at 175 calls when Visa gets here. Once it hits that 10-week moving average, it can slightly undercut it, but we'll use the MMT platform to adjust to the weekly half bar. That would be support, and we'll find out our limit orders. And this bull run, that rising 10-week, you can see every time here that you got below it, and we could get a little bit below it here because the 20-week is always going to be the lower support level, but the first support level nonetheless will be here. If we undercut it to 172.50, if we come down and test it and you get a wick below it, kind of like it did a couple of times, these wicks come right up. Bam, bam. We had a correction here. We got back above it right away. It held that support level. So this is the leadership in Visa. I'll show a daily chart. From a daily perspective, we're below the 10 and the 20-day simple moving averages. The underlining long-term rising 50-week moving average, just like the S&P rising 50-day, this is a daily moving average, but it's a long-term 50-day moving average. It looks like the long-term 50-day moving average in the S&P 500 index. So we'll set alarms at the 50-day. This short-term support level is going to be right here where the top of that breakout was, where we made the highs. We'll see what the 175 level looks like. Back to the weekly level, you can see that right below the 175 area on the weekly is also part of that 50-day moving average. If we undercut that support level, then we would come down and dip that, then get back above that weekly moving average on Visa. That's what it looks like. Now, on a 60-minute level, it got to 176, and it did rally up to 181 and then pull back. So yes, you can see where the shorts were working. You can see that that high is lower than this high. You can see that this is on a 60-minute level on Friday, and we're looking for a retest of the weekly moving averages. Now, on a monthly level, you can see where the monthly high was up here. These are monthly bars. The 10-month moving average has been rising. So when we look at it, it's half of the value of this bar. And it comes in right about where that 50-day long-term rising moving average is. We'll take a look at our MMT application. This is a bull run on Visa. Once again, there is the weekly bull run. Buy the dips, sell the rips, nowhere to sell short, and nowhere to get net long. So following week coming up in trading, we'll be all over Visa. It's a good intraday trade with the buying power and the capital that you're going to be using. Once again, we invite you to stockmarketfunding.com. We invite you to go to the trading tab. Here, if you're interested, put in your name, email, your phone number, and who referred you. Okay. If you want to participate in a free 5-day trial, fine. Open an account tab. Here, under Open an Account tab, you click Get Started. That's all you need to do. We'll go over everything with you during the week that you're with us. Yes, you'll get trading capital allocated to your account. We'll talk about that with you one-on-one. All you need to do now is simply go and click on Get Started if you're serious. And you'll need to call me right away. Bull chart, weekly chart, daily chart, 60-minute bull chart on Visa concluded for MMTs for the following trading week. We'll be trading this at support, selling back into resistance.